Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Hey, Claire. I see you over there. Hey, how you doing, Claire? So, I want to try something different today, you all. Um, I wanted to do it yesterday, but we were having problems. Wait a minute. Before I get started, let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. That's where we'll start because we need to make sure that the sound is right, that the visuals are right, because we want to make sure you have a great experience here. Let me see. Okay, sounds like we are. Sounds like we're ready, you all. How's everybody doing? You know what? Let me start here first. Claire and all the rest of you 4,000 that are here, I want to I want to add another social media platform in this conversation today because I have not been on this platform live in such a long time. I wanted to try something different. So I'm going to um, integrate our Instagram family with our YouTube family today. So I already have it ready. It's already set up and ready to go. All I have to do is go over to the screen and click live. That's what it says I'm supposed to do. We're going to see if it actually works. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the introduction. So those of you who are on YouTube, you know what to do. Go ahead, chat amongst yourselves. Drop your link, GGJ, if you're here, and I'll be back with you in about 10 seconds. It shouldn't take that long to do it. So we're going to go ahead and then we'll get started after that. Remember, I shouldn't say all this stuff. I'll just wait until I add Instagram. So give me 1 second and we're going to get started. Let's see. Go live. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. Hopefully you all, this is going to work out without an echo. It said to do it. I'm hoping that Instagrammers can hear me. So prayers for Jerry. Okay. Hi, Veronica Riley. Thank you for coming in today. I'm going to check on Instagram friends because I hear the echo over there. And I know if I press mute, I have the mute on, then they're not able to hear me. But if I unmute it, there's a large echo. So give me 1 second, you all. Um, Audio is muted. Okay. This is going to be very annoying. It's going to be annoying because I'm here speaking in um, on the Restream platform. And can you all hear the echo from IG? Can you all hear? Can you all hear that feedback? Because if you can, I may have to see. I hear it. It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay. All right. I don't know that that's going to work. Claire, can you hear that? Can anybody that is on YouTube, can you hear that background echo? I'm going to let it play through for a second and then we'll decide because it's saying audio is muted right now. But if I'm going to do it. On, hey, hey, most hated Bronze, how are you today? Can you all hear that? Okay. Can you all hear that echo that's happening in Instagram? If you can't hear it, I'll just deal with it because I just want to make sure that this, um, oh, you said nope, it's okay, Claire? Okay, well, if you can't hear it, I'll just have to deal with the echo. Hello, how are you, Terry Mays? How you doing this morning? You all sent the snow this way. We have worries now. Okay. If you can't hear the echo from Instagram, then I will just deal with it because I can hear myself twice. So it'll be frustrating, but it's I was hoping that Instagram would be able to, you know what? I'm going to, if you all give me 1 second, I'm going to just cancel the Instagram live stream because this is not going to work. Maybe I'll have to do a, give me 1 second. Discard. Yeah, discard that video. Okay. That's better. All right, that's better. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I was trying to integrate both platforms, and I was hoping that Instagrammers would show up here, the way that you all are commenting, and I can see it in the side panel. I was hoping that it would integrate it that way, but it looks like it's still two separate entities, so we're not going to worry about that. I'll figure that out and do something else another day. For now, how is everybody doing? Hello, Risky. How are you? I see. Okay, call you Key. All right. Hi, Key. How are you doing today? We have TMC in the house. Hello, GGJ. Claire's in the house. Terry's in the house. Mama's in the house. Who else is in the house? If you're in the bushes, thank you very much for coming in. You all, at least we have sound today, and at least you can see me. So that's awesome in itself. As long as um, as long as you can hear me and you can see me, it's all good. That's all we have to worry about. So let me know how your day is going so far. Hey, everybody. Hey, Buddha. Hey, how you doing, Buddha Boo? So let me know how your day is going so far. Do you have snow? Would you like to have snow? Because I can send this right on over to you if you want it. Let me know. Let me know if you want this. We have flurries right now. It is 40. It's cold. No, it's not even 40 degrees. It's 37 degrees out. 37 degrees outside. So, woo-wee. Cold. Cold is what we're saying. I know Buddha likes that kind of weather. She talked about that. I'm going to go detox bath. So, thank you. Yeah, I got this on the front. It's a lot of animation on the back. I like, sweaters that have a whole lot of stuff. Hoodies, that's what it is, because, I have to have them. I'm cold all the time. Right now, my fingers are cold, and I'm trying to defrost in my house. So I forgot my manners. If you are new here, welcome in, welcome in. I do see that we have some new faces, so welcome in. My name is Andrea. This is Geeky Girls Journal. And if you are already a subscriber, you already know what that means. You're already part of the family. You're already part of the family. So thank you for coming in and engaging as you all have already started to do. And thanks for coming in and spending a little time with me. How is my baby? Oh, she's in school today. She's doing better. She's like, I'm ready to go. She didn't ever want to stay home. She wanted to go to school even though she was sick and shouldn't have been there. So yeah, she stayed here the 2 days, and today we're like, okay, looks like you can go. She's ready to go back. So we let her go back. She's feeling better though. She's feeling much better. Thank you for asking, TMC. And you all know you won't hear the voice back there today. So just me. That's beautiful. Thank you, Buddha. So how are you all doing? So I heard, the last live, it was a request to do questions again. Looks like you all like random questions on Fridays. Is that what we want to do on Fridays? Let me see. Let me start a survey if I can on my phone. Let me see if I can do a survey. I don't know. I don't know that I can do that. I'm going to try it and see if I can create a survey. Doesn't look like I can do it. And I wish that I could do it from Restream. That's one thing that I'd like for them to add to this platform. Because if I could do a poll or a survey, that would be kind of cool. So I'll just ask the question. What was the question? What was my question? TMC, everyone, please sub and like if you haven't already. Oh, well, what's wrong with that, Nightbot? Let me show. Another moderator just handled it. Well, who handled it? Nightbot must be handling things. Let me change this chat again because yesterday I was only able to see top messages. I could not see all of your comments. So I'm going to change it and make sure I can see all of them now. And I'll be looking on my cell phone to try to make sure I keep up with all the comments. I was ill today, so I wasn't in school today. Okay, I hope you feel better, Claire. I hope you feel better. Awesome. Buddha said it was 55 outside and I did 166 Navy SEALs triple and 20 pumps. 166 Navy SEALs triple. What is that, Buddha? Because that's a lot. 166 of those. 20 pumps, 169 and went crazy. Train and get ready. Do 1,000 in time, but keep smashing my knee. Well, you'll get to 1,000 if you're doing 166 Navy SEALs, triple 20 pumps, 169. Yeah, you did go crazy with that one. Good for you. Good for you. I mean, on 69, 169, because ended at 160, my knee hurt so much. Oh, well, you got to be careful. You know, what did the J say? Um, do it at your own pace. So keep doing it at your own pace. Don't try to, do it like a Navy SEALs would do it. I don't know unless you're trying to get to that point, but um, just do it within moderation. Hey, Mr. Terry, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see what's going on, Nightbot. TMC, everyone, please sub and like if you haven't already. Thank you for the reminder, Claire. Awesome. Thank you, my darling. You're welcome. Thanks, sis. Yeah, Buddha, you got it. You got it on lock. If you are doing that, whew, I mean, it's and like if I think about, I don't know because I don't know where you started, but think about where you are right now and where you were before. So that sounds like you're accomplishing goals over there to me. Sounds good to me. So keep it up, Buddha. Viewers and subscribers of this YouTube channel, please set an alarm on your cell phone for each of these wonderful, informative, and entertaining YouTube live stream broadcasts. That's right. Don't forget, like it, you all like it. Share it with others so that they can come on in and have a great time with us. We don't want to keep all this fun to ourselves. And after you share it, if you're not a subscriber, then go ahead and do that. It's free. And you'll like it over here. You'll love it over here. So why not become a part of the winning team? So anyway, yesterday I was telling you that, because I was having the difficulties with the system, and I'm glad it's working now, I had to use my cell phone, and I wanted to read something that I wrote a long time ago. Hopefully I can find it. I think I have it pulled up. But it was pertaining to, people pleasing, I think. Oh, why do you allow things people say to? Oh, here it is. Is this it right here? Oh, I know. I can read this. Thank God I can do them. Ooh. But it's 1,000 non-break Navy SEALs, so I got started at 4 a.m. See how long it takes me. I'm gonna work myself up. In Panadas, I started at 40 burpees and now 100 a day. Wow. And higher. Thank you very much. I'm grateful to God. That's an improvement. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we were talking about people pleasing yesterday. For those of you that were here, and I found something. You know what? I'm just going to say, man, I had the other one pulled up, but I'll just read this one until I find it. Man, when I went out of my cell phone earlier, I lost it, but I'll just pull this one up. It's all right. I used to write thoughts down in my phone all the time, whatever I was thinking in that moment. Hey, OG Brand, how you doing? Hey. Who the hell used to any cheese? Hey. So I want to ask you all about this. And let me get to it. Oh my goodness. I had it. I know the power of words. You can either build someone up or tear them down. That's not the one I want. Oh, okay, here we go. Hey, Terry, Mr. Buddha said. So here's something. This is not the one I wanted, but this is something else I'd like to run past you on. You all just let me know what you think in the comment section. You can type as I read, or you can hold your thought and then type it later. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on this. Okay, so who grew up with parents that said, treat people the way that you want to be treated? Okay. Who grew up with parents that said, treat people the way that you want to be treated? And I'll wait a second for that. You could just say yes, no, maybe so, because I can't do the poll here. So if you feel comfortable saying yes or no, just do it. Geeky Girls, I'm good. All right, Brand. Claire, you're clapping, and is that a vomit sign? Claire, I love chicken Alfredo. Okay. Who grew up with parents that said, treat people the way that you want to be treated? I did, and I still try to do that. One thing I have found about this statement is that some people do not reciprocate. I found that some people will mistreat you and speak to you any way that they see fit. and you're still trying to live by that rule. I did. Yep. See, I did. I had some more. And I said, you're still trying to live by that rule. What I came to realize was that if someone hurt my feelings or said something that I thought was inappropriate, I didn't have to just take what they said. I didn't have to keep quiet because I didn't want to hurt their feelings the way that they had hurt mine. So, okay, I see some ideas. All right. Yep. Oh, I did. What was the question? Buddha said, what was the question? Sorry, many lives open. I know Buddha because you over there working it. I know. Look at you. Buddha is so supportive of you all. If you are not connected to her, you should connect with her because she will make sure that she probably already shared my live and I don't even see it. But she's very supportive. So connect. Don't forget to type GGJ if you haven't. I don't believe I saw anybody do that yet. So if you want to connect with others, you're all probably already connected. Those of you that are here are probably already connected with each other. But if you're not and you want to be connected, type GGJ in so that you can connect. So I see people saying, I did. What was the question? Buddha, the question was, did you grow up with parents or anybody that was an elder or somebody that was influential in your life that told you to treat people the way that you want to be treated? Hey, Lula, what's up, peeps? Hey, Lula, what up? So I see a lot of I did. I did. OG Brand said, I like to eat apple. Brand, is that an I did or is that a not? So Claire said, I did. Buddha said, I did. Yeah. So I had another thing pulled up that I wrote because I told you y'all, I'll type things in my phone every time I think about it. And so I have like over 200 things in my phone now, like quotes or whatever my thoughts are, I'll just type them in. And that was a thought I had probably, this is number 29, and I got about 200 and something. So when I saw that, Buddha said, I did. Yes, Buddha. How many of you feel like that might have not hindered or hurt you in a little way? Like, I can see the premise. Like, I can see why parents say that or why people tell you that. Because especially if you are a Christian and especially if you have morals and values, right? And you've been told to treat people kindly, treat people with respect, treat people the way that you want to be treated. I can see how all that kind of goes hand in hand. So if I'm a person that likes to be treated with respect and likes people to tell them the truth and likes people to be I don't know, so many different things. Likes people to be authentic with them and all those things that I might like. And then I'm expecting somebody else to do the same. Sometimes your expectations are not going to be met by that particular person. Because what if your morals and values are like what I just said? Like you have high levels of expectancy where you treat people with loving kindness. You treat people with respect, right? You don't speak to people a certain way. You try to make sure that you temper your words and that you are watchful of those things that you say to others. But then you may realize somebody else is not doing the same thing for you. This is kind of we're piggybacking on the things we were talking about yesterday because I wanted to really dive a little bit deeper into it. And then we're going to go into the questions. I just wanted to ask you all that because I just wondered how many people had heard the same thing and how many of you feel like you've been burned by some people when you were treating them the way that you thought they should be treated because you're treating them the way that you want to be treated. But then they didn't offer that same respect or they didn't offer that same sentiment in return. So you were the person that ended up catching the bad end of the stick, or the person that I'm just using that what is it, that quote that people say, the bad end of the stick, or you felt like, I'm doing all this, I'm being a nice one, but that person is really not giving me back the same thing that I want. Well, maybe it's because that person does not know how to treat somebody with respect or does not know how to treat people with loving kindness. And here you were taught to treat people with love and kindness. So now you're doing it, but when you don't get it back, it almost feels like, what am I doing this for? Right. So I just wondered, does anybody have anything they'd like to add to what I said? And I'm going to read your comments because I know you all are commenting. You all comment. That's one thing you will give me. Comments and engagement and love and all that stuff. So let me go up and see what I missed over here because I see a lot of comments. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Hey Chris. Hey Chris, how you doing? I see you. Chris. Yes, yes. How's everybody doing? We all grew up in school with these bulletins saying, treat unto others the way you want to be treated. But not everyone did that. No, they don't. No, they don't. I guess everybody didn't read the bulletin, did they, Lula? They should have read the bulletin because if everybody treated others the way that they wanted to be treated, I'm pretty sure if you want to be treated with respect and if you want people to speak kindly to you, and if you were a person that said, okay, I believe in fairness, even if you didn't believe, if you didn't have any morals or values, you'd say, okay, this person is treating me like that, so I should return the favor and I should also treat them with respect. I should also speak kind words to this person, right? Not, okay, they're treating me kindly, but I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to them any way that I want to, because that's not reciprocity. That's not treating somebody the way that you want to be treated. Let's see. So thank you, Lula, for that. Lula, Clarington, morning, Pete. Hey, Blood Falls, how you doing this morning? How are you? I see everybody speaking. Lula and I go way back. We must remember RESPECT is more than an Aretha Franklin song. Yes, it is. And we must remember that respecting someone else, that's a powerful word. That's also a way to show love, right? If you're respectful of somebody, that's a way of you showing that you, love them. And I'm not saying you have to, there are different levels of love. There are different levels of love and different forms of love, rather. So I won't have to go into those right now. I'm just saying you love a stranger differently than you love somebody that is in your household, or that you love your children, or that you love God. But I don't know. It also says love your neighbor as yourself in the Bible. So what do you all think about that? How do you love your neighbor as yourself? Does anybody have any thoughts on that? How can you love your neighbor as yourself? Hey, DJ Ron, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I see you. Yes, how are you today? DJ Ron, feel free to type GGJ so that you can connect with other people over here in the chat. Well, the chat is down there. It's over here for me, but it's down there for you also. Make sure you connect. Good morning, Claire. We must remember respect goes both ways in a relationship. Yes, we do. Morning, good morning. How are you? Everybody saying good morning. Let me click. I can't stop coughing. Ooh, Claire, did you take something for the cough, or are you just gonna get some rest? Get some rest, Claire, and take it easy. Oh no, rest up. There we go. Geeky Girls Journal. Hey, 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 fam, how are you? If a person can't respect your no, they don't deserve your yes. That's a good way to look at it, Mrs. Terry, because we were talking about no's yesterday and those strong no's. The strong no that you cannot be afraid to tell somebody. If it's something that you feel uncomfortable with or something that you don't want to be a part of, even, you have an absolute right to say no. You don't have to do something because somebody else wants you to do it. It's your call, your judgment. Even if you feel like, hey, you know what, I don't want to do this because I'm just tired. I'm not feeling well today. So I'm going to have to give them a no. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. That person has to, they may be upset that you said no, but they'll eventually learn that you say no, and that you have the ability to choose whether or not you want to do something, whether or not you want to be around somebody, whether or not you want to participate in certain things. So, yes, Mr. Terry, a person can't respect your no, they don't deserve your yes. That's what Mr. Terry said. Good morning, Mr. Terry. I love all of you. You're all amazing friends. That's from Claire. We must remember love is more than a Valentine's Day card. Love notes, chocolates, flowers, hugs, and kisses. Love is action. You put love into action. It is an action word. It's not just a word that you say. It should be a word that you really mean. When you say to somebody, I love you, it is an action. What do you do? How do you show a person that you love them? How do you show a person that you love them? Jim, you can love your neighbor, but not as yourself. Yourself should always come first, because then you can't take care of or love your neighbor. And see, that's an interesting point, Lula, because I think that that's the direction that we go in as a society, don't we? We say I mean, love yourself first, self-care. I even say that. I tell people all the time, love yourself, right? And I'm just saying love yourself because you should. Like you should love yourself because you are a child of God. You should love yourself. I'm not saying to cast aside your neighbor because it says love your neighbor as yourself. Now, I'd like to know, that's a question for me to dig more into when it says love your neighbor as yourself. To me, when it says as yourself, it sounds like you're supposed to love your neighbor the way that you love you. But as I read Lula's comments and others that will probably come along, I know that we talk about self care and we talk about self love. Is that really the way that we're supposed to be going? Like, I don't have an answer to that question right now. What I know is that it says love your neighbor as yourself. So I love myself. I love myself a lot. So if I were to love my neighbor the way that I love myself, then that means that anybody that I see on the street, that means I'd have to have the same kind of love that I have for myself. What do you all think about that? Because that might be, and I want to look it up because I really would like to dive a little bit more into that. And I've thought about it before, but I think it's still a lingering question that I have because I don't want to take it, I don't want to misunderstand what that means. I don't want to misunderstand what that means. I want to have a great understanding of what that truly means. Does it mean, you know, you should be looking out for your neighbor the way you do? And then we can think about the story of the Good Samaritan. Did he love that person as he loved himself? Well, he put him up in the hotel. So, and gave to that one on the street. So, is that also the way that you're supposed to be loving your neighbor? Oh, that's something to think about, right? You can love your neighbor. Okay, GGJ. Thank you for dropping that link, Mr. Terry. Yeah, I'm getting there. We love you, Clarington. Yeah, yeah. The people who don't love themselves and can still love others, I feel they're secretly angry with others. The people who don't love themselves and can still love others, I feel they're secretly angry with others. I'm trying to process that. They're secretly angry with others. Maybe the people who don't love themselves and can still love others. So they don't love themselves. They don't love themselves, but they love others. And then you say, I feel they're secretly angry with others. If they don't love themselves, but they love others, they're secretly angry with others. That's something for me to think about. Because I would probably think if they don't love themselves, I don't know, and they love others, how do you even how do you love somebody else but you don't love yourself? How do you I mean, I don't know. I've heard people say I love, for example, they can say I love my child more than I love myself, or they have low self-esteem, so maybe that is a symptom of them not loving themselves or a product of them not loving themselves, but then they love their children because they just have this, because it's a different love when you have children. Like you would literally do anything for for your child. So I'm wondering, let me look and see what you all are thinking, because I know you're probably saying something over there in that comment section and I'm not looking at, and I want to look up a verse so I can get a better understanding. Oh, there we go, Mr. Terry. Please read the Holy Bible, book of Ecclesiastes. Chapter 3, verse 1 through 8, a time and a season for everything under the sun. It's okay to have a selfish season in your life, a season all about you. Ecclesiastic moments are a time in the day where you meet your personal needs and personal wants. Not having Ecclesiastes moments will cause a decline in physical health and mental health. I say that because they try to help everyone. Okay, but not everyone can be helped. All right, that's good. That's why I like it when you all explain more. That makes sense to me. Yeah, they try to help everybody, but then they can't. Not everybody can be helped. Okay, I love hugs. Same. Hugs are amazing. Yes, I'm wondering. Let me go out of this for a second because now I I wonder. I wonder. Let me see. Um, I'm just curious, you all, to see what. Okay, so I just Googled, how do you love your neighbor as yourself? And I want to find it in the Bible, but I was just curious to see what came up on the internet. And this is what it says. Loving your neighbor as yourself means treating others with the same compassion and kindness you would want for yourself. Yeah, okay, I get that one. How are some ways to love your neighbor as yourself? Be kind, do small acts of kindness without being asked, like helping a neighbor with an errand, spend time together. Quality time is a way to show love. Invite a neighbor over for dinner or barbecue. How many of us do that? Like, especially nowadays in this society, we're some of us are more just, we have our family members and we have those friends that we just kind of cling to, and we may not venture out and, um, do things like that with our neighbors. Share, and this again is just these are just suggestions, I would say, from the internet, but I want to see what the Bible says about that. It says share, listen to your neighbor, and try to understand their perspective. Yeah. Be honest and just in your relationship with others. Avoid gossip. Don't be a part of gossip or slander. Don't bear grudges. So we know don't hold grudges against others. Make it right. If you have an issue with someone, try to make it right directly with them. Step outside your comfort zone. I was just talking about that. Um, Give grace. I think that's important. How many of you think that's important, as you give grace to others? Give others the same grace that you give yourself. So if we give grace, not only give grace to ourselves, but we get grace from God. So is that something that you extend to your neighbor? Do you give them grace? Do you give them, um, do you forgive them if they've done something wrong? Share the gospel. Okay, I want to find out what the Bible says about that though. Hmm. Uh, Okay, Bible Christian list. How to love your neighbor as yourself. Forgive those who wrong you. That's in Matthew 6:14 through 15. It's like good people try, and truly good people don't need to try, but the truly good people can eventually spot a bad person. Yeah, they can. I mean, that's with discernment, they can do that. And you can figure out those things. We must remember there are two things that a person can do with your help: use your help as a bridge, take personal responsibility, or use your help as a crutch, lack of personal responsibility. Oh my God, Lula, spot on. Yeah. Okay. So now I just wanted us to get a better understanding of what it means as loving your neighbor as you love yourself, because I'm sure that there are people who have questions about that, like, how do I love my neighbor as I love myself? So forgive those who wrong you, Matthew 6:14 through 15. Pray for others, including your enemies. Now that can be one that requires work for some people. um, it would have definitely required work on my end years ago, because if I knew you were my enemy, I'm like, what do I have to say about you? I'm not even thinking about you. But it says to pray for others, including your enemies. Matthew 5:44. Serve those in need. Matthew 25:35 through 40. Show compassion to the suffering. That's in Luke 10:30 through 37. Be patient and kind. 1 Corinthians 13:4. Speak truth in love in Ephesians 4:15. And we talk about that a lot, don't we? Being honest and truthful with a person, you know, you, even if you're afraid to be honest with that person. Let's just say you're nervous about telling them um, what it is that you need to tell them. I say, instead of sugarcoating it, like Mr. Terry said, he said a sugar-coated lie is worse than the truth, or something along that lines. Mr. Terry would probably drop that in a comment section, but I it's better to be honest, instead of telling somebody something just because you think it's going to kind of camouflage what the real truth is, and you don't want to hurt their feelings. But you can tell people the truth in love. You can do it in a loving way. I feel the statement "love your neighbor as if you love yourself" is vague. Is a vague quote. because anybody who doesn't love themselves can treat others the way they feel about themselves. Yeah, that's kind of the same thing I say, Lula, that if you don't love your neighbor, if you don't love yourself, it might be difficult to even express that love to others. Like, because if you don't know how to love yourself, I mean, if you don't know how to love yourself, how do you love somebody else? How do you do that? We must remember it's better to give a person the sour truth rather than a sugar coated lie. That's what it is. We must remember some people will feed you a lie just to see if you will eat it. So yeah, I don't know. So we know what we're considering to be a neighbor in the Bible. All right, that's all I wanted to bring to you all to your attention, because I was thinking about that yesterday when we were talking about people pleasing, and I just wanted to read that part that I read to you, and then when I found my other quote, or the other thing, the other thought, I'm going to say thought because that's what it is. When I find the other thought, as I find it, I'll just read it to you all. But for now, who's ready for some questions? Questiones. We're 36 minutes in, and I know you all somebody was requesting to have questions. If you have any questions, you can also ask me those in the chat. But for now, let me ask you a question. Snow, let me see. Is it snowing where you are currently? Is it snowing where you are currently? That's what I want to know. Is it snowing where you are currently? Is it snowing? That's trivia question. Ooh, trivia questions. That would be fun. Question time. Yes, it's question time. Terry Jones, I think some people lie not to hurt the other. Yeah, some people do. Yeah, absolutely agree with that. Some people do tell a lie because they don't want to hurt that person's feeling. So then, are we talking about people pleasing if you do that? Are you people pleasing if you don't want to tell somebody the truth because you don't want to hurt their feelings? Is that considered people pleasing? What do you all think? It's actually a blue sky, clear. Terry Jones, I think question time. Yeah, no snow here. Good for you, Lula. Nope, nobody has snow. Man, just me, huh? Got snow coming. Okay, let's see. Let's ask another question. Hmm. Describe to a 6-year-old what you're doing. Like, it's gloomy here, Claire. What makes you smile? Nah. Let's see. I got more questions. What makes you smile? Um, Let me see. What are some of the things that you like? What are some of the things that you like? Oh, I got a good one. What's the last thing you do before you go to sleep? What's the last thing you do? And if it's a personal thing, don't put it down. What's the last thing you do before you go to sleep? What's the last thing you do before you go to sleep? What's the last thing I do before I go to sleep? And this is you all. Since it's Freestyle Friday, I thought I like to try to get to know you all a little bit more during the Freestyle Friday. So, what makes me smile is everyone in this room. Oh, that's so nice. That's nice. Thank you, Lula. Yeah, what makes? If anybody else wants to answer that question, go right ahead. But also, what's the last thing you do before you sleep? Hmm. How can you just? I don't know. Okay. All right. Next. Yeah, you all don't like that question? Let me see. What am I allowed to say what I do? Sure. Uh, is it appropriate? If it's appropriate to put down in the chat, sure you can. I love smiles. You love smiles? All right. That's a good one. What are things that you like? All right. What's another thing that you all like? You love smiles. Do you all like, let me think. Do you all like the sound of the rain? Who likes the sound of the rain? One smile can change someone's life. Absolutely right. That's a true statement. One smile can change somebody. It can change their day. It can change the mood that they're in at the present time. I smoke. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you can put that in. That's what you said. I got it. I see what you're saying, Lula. Okay. What's something? I'll recheck my message if I have to. No, that's fine. The way that you put it in there, I think, is acceptable. um, what was the lowest grade you've had? Nah. What's your happiest memory? What's your happiest memory? I freaking love the sound of rain. Me too. I love the sound of rain. I love the sound of rain. Do you like to be in the rain though? Or do you just like the sound? Like who likes the sound of rain and who actually likes to stand outside in the rain? Because those are two different things. Like I like the sound of rain, but I don't like standing outside in the rain. So I'll give you all a chance to answer that. And I'm gonna try to slow down with the questions. Maybe I need to just ask the questions and wait and be still because then you all start answering and I'm like, well, which question were we talking about? So we love the sound of the rain. That's one for rain. Who else likes the sound of the rain? Okay, maybe I should start saying putting numbers in the chat. That might be easier than typing, right? So if you like the sound of the rain, put a 1. If you do not like the sound of the rain, put 2. If you like the sound of rain, put 1. If you don't like the sound of the rain, put 2. Okay, Lulu said, I don't like this. I do like this. I love the sound, but I don't want to be in the rain. Claire said, me. You like the sound of rain, Claire? Do you like the stand in it? What makes me smile is seeing someone walking in their God-given light and taking control of their life. That's a good reason to smile right there, Mr. Terry. I like that one. 1, okay, Lula said, Lula likes the rain, so we got a 1. I don't know, it's moving slow, but let me see what my cell phone is saying. Okay, Lula. All right, there we go. I still see just Lula. So Lula likes the sound of rain. Nobody else? You all want me to move to the next question? You don't like that one? Okay. What is your happiest memory? Did we say that? That one, I can't ask for a number. Um, Same. Okay, you said 1, 2, Claire. All right. All right. Great reason to smile. Oh, 1. Okay, Claire said 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. One's all around. That's a great reason, Terry. Did I miss something? Oh no, yep, he got it. Okay. Great reason to smile. All right. Am I going too fast with the questions? I feel like I'm moving slowly. My happiest memory was with my dog. Okay. What you do with your dog? I'm sure you have more than one happy memory. What about you, Claire and Mr. Terry and the rest of you, 5,000 in here? What is your, what was a song you recently listened to? And I think we have about 3 questions going at one time. So what is a song that you just recently listened to? Let me think. What was one I just heard? I'm trying to think if did I listen to a song this morning? Oh, I do. I have a song that I just recently listened to. It was on the way back from dropping my girls off. It was I'm So Into You by SWV. Who knows who that is? I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do when you got me so confused. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What's the first letter of your crush's name? Oh, you had to put her down. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Did you get another dog, Lula? All memories with my dog were my happiest times. Oh, are you going to get another dog? Or do you have another dog? My favorite memory was when I spent the last day with my friend. Oh, oh okay. I just want to pause for a second. Claire, I'm sorry to hear that. Man, this that's that it seems like at least 2 people had a memory where it your memories included the loss of a loved one, right? A person or a pet. So I'm sorry to hear that, you all. Are you going to get another pet, Lula? Are you considering getting another pet? How many times do you look at yourself in the mirror? What's your favorite hobby? What's something that you really like to do? What's something that you really like to do? I should put that in the chat. Maybe I should do that. He died from epilepsy. Oh, wait a minute. Is that why you were friends, Claire? I will never get another dog. I just want my dog back. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So you okay? Sounds like it's that really really affected you, which I'm sure. How long did you have the dog? Okay, let me put the next question in here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, I saw the chat jump. Hi, William Wells. How are you? I believe this is my first time seeing you in here, so thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Are you new here? I just want to make sure that um, I'm not overlooking you. So welcome in, welcome in. Right now, William Wells, we are doing random questions, and I'm trying to slow it down a little bit because I feel like I'm giving people a whole lot of questions at one time to answer. So if you see me pausing for a while, that's why I'm just trying to give you all time to type it in and answer the next question. So welcome in, welcome in. Engage. Feel free to engage over here and enjoy yourself. This is a family, and we have a great time over here. So come on in, enjoy yourself. Invite some friends if you like. What's your favorite hobby, everybody? I love playing with computers. I've had her. Oh, you had her for 10 years. Well, that was pretty long life for a dog, right? That's pretty long life for a dog. Before her, we had one already. We had to put that one down, but I grew a giant bond with my dog. I'm sure that's the people that have dogs. I hear that they're like family members to them. So yeah, sorry about that. What do you like to do with computers, Lula? You said I love playing with computers. What do you like to do? You like to program computers? You like to um, fix things? What do you like to do with that? And William, um, come on in and hit that like button if you haven't already. William Wells, live long and prosper. Are you? Do you like Star Trek, William Wells? I feel like they said that. Did they say that on Star Trek? Live long and prosper. Was NY Saul to Paul moment. That's how I became a minister. Oh, was just Mr. Terry, it was your Saul to Paul moment? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, because we know what Saul did. Uh, we know what Saul did, Mr. Terry. So I don't want to compare you to him, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think you that's a point where your eyes were open. We can just say that. Maybe your eyes were opened up. And I don't know. You can elaborate if you want to, Mr. Terry. You have Xbox One? No, I don't have Xbox One. What's your favorite game, William Wells, on Xbox One? I'm a programmer, web developer to be exact, but I like programming. Oh, see, I learned something new. I didn't know that, Lula. I did not know that. You're a programmer, web developer. Mm. Do you have your own business? Are you a contractor doing that? Saw and better. Saw and better Cal. I mean call Saw. Saw and better call. Yes, Saw. I'm trying to understand what you're saying, Luba. I might have to reread it again. So a program developer, that's awesome. And you like to do that. So that's good. They say when you find something you like to do, it's not work. But it's still work. I think it's still work, but it's just work that you don't mind doing. What do you all think about that? There you go. Okay. Yeah, it's just work you don't mind doing. If it's something that you love to do because you said you like working on computers and you're actually a programmer and it's work, but it's work you wouldn't mind doing. Star Trek Online. Okay. Yeah. All right. So who was your favorite Star Trek character, William? Who's your favorite? If you did you say Mr. What's his name? Dr. Spock? You can tell I don't really watch it. But William Wells, if you would like, you're new here. If you would like to type GGJ to connect with other awesome content creators, or just we have supporters here that do not create content. So if you'd like to connect with anybody, you can type GGJ. That's for Geeky Girls Journal, and our moderator Nightbot will drop the link for you. So go ahead and do that and continue to engage. What's something that you enjoy doing, William Wells? What's something you enjoy doing? I see that you said you like Star Trek, so we know that's one thing. Hey, PMC, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Are you still out? You know what I mean? Are you still having a good time, enjoying yourself? And Proud just came in. Proud is a poet, and you all didn't know it. No, the people who are here know that Proud is a poet, and Proud drops some great poetry over there. So watch the chat. Lula, it's work. I love doing it. So it's not work to me. It just becomes hectic when my boss expects a deadline that's unreasonable. Okay, yeah, I get that. That's like with any boss, right? They put deadlines out there, and sometimes you're like, oh, now you trying your best to reach that deadline and it's approaching and you don't have time, or it's just like you have 100 other things going on. So I hear what you're saying. Geeky girl in chat. Hello, driving. Hey, how you doing, JGD? Hello, hello. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I would say type GGJ, but you're driving, so do not do that right now. If you want to do it at some point when you stop, go ahead and do that so that you can connect with other people in this chat. And that's it. Connect with others. I don't mind that happening over here. Kirk and Picard. I don't know who Picard is. I know who Kirk Dr. Kirk. Is it Dr. Kirk or Mr. Kirk? So I'm not, my information about Star Trek is very limited, like very, very limited. As a computer person, I feel ashamed. I was never a fan of Star Trek. Don't be. Well, look, that's a preference. You just didn't like it. You didn't like it if you didn't like it. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you're having a great morning, PMC. I mean, I am. I'm having a wonderful morning. I'm taking it slow. It's Freestyle Friday, so we're doing random questions. I read a thought that I had. Um, I always put my thoughts, like if I'm thinking of something and I have my phone right there next to me all the time, I just start typing away and putting my thoughts in my phone. So I'm not a poet like you, but when I have thoughts, I immediately type them in, and I go back to them later and read them. I'm like, oh, I can remember. And it's helpful for me sometimes to like look back at those things. So I just want to share it with the chat. So that's what I did today. And now we're just asking questions. I'm slowing it down because I give about 3 questions at one time. So that's why I'm slowing it down. If you all feel like I'm going too slow, let me know. Hope you're having a great morning. Kicking it. Hey, Rooks. Hey, how you doing, Shanti? Hey, hey, hey. I saw you over there working the other day. I saw you over there working, getting the leaves together, raking the leaves and putting them in. So how are you today, Shanti? I hope everything is well. It's evening here, 11:53. Oh, this is around the same time you came on the last time, of course, because I'm doing my live at the same time. Because I think it was like 12 a.m. You told me same thing, man. PMC, are you getting enough rest while you're there? Proud, you're back. Yay, Freestyle Friday. You're going to rap for us? No way. No, no, no. My Freestyle Friday goes a whole nother way. It's random questions and just connecting with the chat. That's it, Lula. Don't even do it. I do not rap unless I rap somebody else's song. That's it. No, I don't do that. It's Proud Mix. Say, hey, kicking with the Rooks. It's 3:54 p.m. Claire, no, I'm not back home until the 8th. Oh, that's a nice long vacay. Have a good time until the 8th next month. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice, Proud. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. What up, Proud Proudler? Lula, do you make these names up on site, or do you call, like when you go to Proud PMC's channel? Do you call PMC that when you go over there? I'm just I'm jet lagged trying to adjust to the time difference. Oh, okay, I understand that. Yeah, that makes a big difference. Well, you have a little while to do it because you can be over there enjoying yourself while I'm over here cold with this 37-degree weather, and you can be enjoying yourself. So have a good time, man. I am I'm happy for you. Lula's laughing. I'm jet lagged. Okay. Hey, Andre, PMC and chat. Yes, always working. I'm blessed. How are you? Same here, sis. Blessed. Blessed. I can't complain. I cannot complain. That's all I say about that. Can't complain. God is good. God is good. What do we say? All the time and all the time. What? I'm gonna wait and see if you all know what the rest of it is. Because I was watching this video a little while back, like months ago, and somebody asked another person to finish that statement, and the person was like, they were just looking like they never completed the statement. And I was like, that's interesting. I just thought it was interesting because it was my first time ever experiencing that through like a virtual experience. Like I'd never been around anybody who didn't know how to fill in the blank, because I'm around people who know that saying. So I was just kind of like waiting, like, okay, it's gonna happen, but it didn't happen. So I'm curious, do you all know what the rest of that is? If I say God is good all the time, Mr. Terry, you don't have I already know Mr. Terry. You told me the thing about good and great. So I'm not talking about you. I want to know who knows what the rest of it is. If I say um, God is good all the time, what's the response usually? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just wait and see what you all say. Hey Claire, hey honey, hey Lula, Shanti, everybody's coming in. So Shanti, yesterday we were talking about people pleasing, and I kind of piggybacked on that conversation earlier in this live. So I wonder, I'm wondering what your thoughts are about that. And you too, PMC, if you weren't here, I think you may have been here. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it. And William Wells, what do you think about people pleasing? I'm mixing a lot of things together. People pleasing, we're talking about. We're doing random questions and just asking you all what your hobbies are and what are the things that you like to do, because I'm trying to keep it moving. So you know me like, I'm bored. So what about H.G. Wells, who wrote Time Machine and War of the World? No, but I need to write this down because I've not heard Time Machine. I have heard of. I've never read that. And War of the World. Those are. This seems like you're interested. Are you interested in like sci-fi? Are those your favorite things to talk about, William Wells? Because it sounds like you're into sci-fi and Star Trek. I mean, that would be my first clue. Let's see what else you all are saying. Kicking it with the Rooks. Hello. Yes, enjoy PMC. Everyone say GGJ and I'll sub to you all. Kicking it with the Rooks. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I think, is that it? Yes. Keep warm over there. Proud. I'm trying. I have my hoodie on. You know, I always have a good hoodie on. I do not like to be cold and some sweats. So I'm trying my best. And it's just cold. I pulled my long wool coat out today, and my wool coat goes all the way to my ankles. I plan to wear that this year. Like usually I put on my puffer coat, but I'm not messing around with this cold weather. I'm not doing it. It's cold. And I have my boots on. So the part of my body that my coat did not cover up, my boots took the rest of it. So I should be fine. Thank you very much. You can send me some of those warm sun rays you have going on over there. All the time, God is good. See, there we go. Yes. Yeah. So the lady who the person asked didn't know. She was like, I don't know. And I was like, wow, I mean, I imagine there are more people who don't know. There are more people who don't know, but like I said, I had never experienced that. So it's just kind of different for me. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Now, Mr. Terry, the reason I was bringing Mr. Terry up is Mr. Terry does not say good. He says great, is what he told us the last time in the chat when I said this. So my response to that is God is good as long as you are good. Well, God is still good though. Like God is good all the time. See, that's the thing, Lula. Like God is good all the time. Like it doesn't even matter if we're being good or not. It doesn't matter if we're being good or bad. If we're doing things wrong or incorrectly, like God is still always good. And I do know that sometimes people can look at God in a different way and think that, he's doing things because he's upset, like he has a wrath. And he does, like he's fair, he's just, so he is going to handle business, right? He is going to do what he needs to do in order to try to restore justice and make sure that he makes corrections. However, he's a loving God. Like he loves us no matter what. He loves us throughout. And I'm just thinking about this verse. Let me see where it came from. Because it kind of shows us how much he loves us. Well, first of all, you know that he loves you so much because he gave what? His only begotten son. I'm a parent. I can tell you that's a whole lot of love. That's a whole lot of love. Because I love my kids. I'm not giving my kids up for somebody I don't even know. So to me, that tells me that's a lot of love. That's a whole lot of love. If you can do that, give your only son, in order to save others' lives, because that's what it is. Jesus Christ gave his life so that we can have life. So I say that if that happened, that must show that God is good all the time and that he's good. He can never think. I don't know. What do you all think about that? Let me know what you think about it in the chat. And I'm going to read some more comments and then I'm going to catch up. That's what I'll do. I'll catch up. Keep warm over there. All the time, God is good. Yes, my response to that, got that one. Unfortunately, I'm a people pleaser. I'm trying to fix that. I neglect myself a lot to please others. That is what we were talking about yesterday, Ashanti. Shanti. We were talking about that yesterday, and I was saying I feel like I was a tad bit like that when I was younger because I was taught to treat people the way that I wanted to be treated. And I think that kind of gets confused. Like it's a blurred line sometimes that you think that, you want to make that person happy and, you kind of look at that person before you consider yourself. Right. And that's a lot of what the people pleasers I know or people pleasers that I talk to say, they just want the other person to be happy. They want to, kind of be that person that just wants everybody to be happy, wants everybody to be satisfied. They don't want to see anybody disappointed. I know that. But it's a power in the no. There's power in the no. And I was just trying to make the point yesterday that there has to be a yes and a no, right? It can't always be yes, because sometimes it gets to a point where if you're a people pleaser, that is, if you're trying to please others, then you're going to sacrifice making yourself happy, and you may just feel miserable sometimes because you gave somebody a yes when you really wanted to give them a no. So I'm not just talking to Shanti, but for anybody else who feels like they're still caught in the phase where they have to please others, you got to consider yourself sometimes. You really do. And I know it's easier said than done in some cases, and it takes some work. But I'm telling you, the more you say no, the easier it will be. Ask me how I know. Now, I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. And I don't have to have a reason. I don't have to tell you what my reasoning is for saying no. My no is a no. My no is no because I want it to be no. I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it. It's zapping my energy. I have other things that I need to do, or I have other priorities to meet. I cannot do 105 things for everybody else. Can I do it? Now, that's yesterday, Ashanti. I want you to know you are not alone because the poll yesterday, I did a survey and it was 67% of the people in the chat that said they were people pleasers. And I think it was like 33%. 67 and 33. Yeah, that's right. 67% that said they were people pleasers and the 33% that said they were not. And then those, I asked them, would you want to continue to be a people pleaser or is that something you want to change? And it still was higher. The yes was higher that, people would probably continue to do it. So you're not alone. Those people who feel like, they're trying to change it good for you, it's going to come with time, I think. And start telling people no. Like when you really, really want to say no, just say no. Try it out one time and then you'll get better and better. It'll be more comfortable for you because I know you want, I can tell it's your personality too. You're just such a lovely person that you would want to make everybody happy and you don't want to disappoint or I'm just saying people pleasers in generally do not want to disappoint others, so that's why they say yes when they really want to say no. So yeah, give yourself that no, give yourself the permission to say no to people sometimes and to mean it when you say it. Like, don't backtrack, say no, and you might have to say no and walk away so you don't come back and say yes. Hey, awesome Alvin. Yeah, and if you have to say no and walk away, do it. Say no. Go. I say no and go because you don't want to turn around and be like, okay, all right. Yes. Knowing you really didn't want to do it. Good morning. You will never please everyone because there's no such thing as ultimate satisfaction, in my opinion. You'll never have equal. Oh, let's see. Because I like what you're saying. So you'll never have equal happiness as long as you focus on making others happy, excluding yourself. Yeah, because you're so focused on making everybody else happy that now you're going to be miserable. Now you're sad because you really didn't want to say yes, but you said yes because you felt compelled to say yes for whatever reason. You didn't want to disappoint them or you wanted to be that person who's always supporting others. So you gave that yes. But just say no sometimes. Like give it a no and keep on practicing. It'll get easier. And I'm not saying say no to be nasty and mean, just say no, like, no, I don't want it. If you really truly don't want to do something, tell somebody because that's also being honest with yourself. I don't want to do it. And you can say it nicely. I'm going to stick this one out. Or, I really don't feel like doing it. It's a nice way to say it. I really don't feel like being a part of it today. Maybe I'll catch you next time, but maybe you won't. Maybe you won't do it next time. And I've learned that that term, people take my kindness for weakness or meekness for weakness, is really true. Sometimes you people expect you to say yes because you always say yes, and then they kind of start taking it for granted, and they will just keep going. And some people will just walk all over you if you don't give them that no, and if you don't set boundaries for them. Yes, H.G. Wells was my distant uncle. Really? Okay, William Wells. Let me write this down. No, I gotta write this down now. How distant? Do you know? So curious. Distant uncle. H.G. Wells. I want to find out about H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells. Tarde. That's my word, my Spanish word that Proud taught me the other day. Tarde. H.G. Wells. All right. I got that. Let me see what you all say in the chat. I have to write my notes down because I'll forget. Now I want to forget. I like to learn stuff. I like to learn things. Oh, I want to share. Hopefully I can remember before this live is over, but I was listening to this podcast last night. I'm trying to remember what the meat of the conversation was so that I could share it with you all, because I was like, oh, it's something I would love to take back to the live and ask, but I got to think about it because they were talking about a lot of stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. All right. I see that. How people have you, how people have you given a gift? Oh, how many people have you given a gift to that looked past it and was either expecting something else or weren't content with what you gave? Yeah, right. How many people have you given a gift? That's a good question. That's a good question and something to think about, because some people just assume that you're going to do what you normally do, or like I said, they take you for granted sometimes. How else can I say? That's the only way I can think about it. How many? Okay, I see. Thank you, Proud. GGJ Alvin. Well, God is good all the time, but I feel the bad people have more problems than the average good person because they pull themselves away from God. Okay, good morning, Alvin. 7 minutes behind. If a bad person would just change to being a good person, they start seeing the light and thank God and this and that. Bad people are damaged people. Okay, because people have experiences. So sometimes those people who are quote unquote the bad people, they've had or they are having an experience that that made them act a certain way in a certain situation. Now, some people are just evil. And I was gonna say, it even says in the Bible, I gotta find the scripture so I could tell you all exactly. Let me see if I can find it. Evil. We're evil by nature. No, that's not what I'm looking for. If I find it, I will let you all know what verse I'm thinking about. I want to see. Well, okay. Romans 3:32. Let me see if I can find it. Because evil and sin, does the Bible say we are all evil? Because we're born in sin. Okay. I'm trying to process and pull apart what you're saying, Lula, so that I can find the Bible verse that I'm thinking about that can go with it. And I'm going to keep thinking until I find it, and then I'll share with you all. Hey, Gamma, how you doing? Gamma, for some reason, I'm not able to comment in your lives. I was on at your last live, and I was like trying to type in things to say to you, and it wouldn't even show me the chat box. I went out, came back in, still couldn't find the chat box. Hello, everyone. I'm in the background working and listening. Thank you, Shanti. Hello, Shanti. Let your yes be yes, yes, and your no be no. If you never ask any questions, you'll never get told yes or no. Okay, that's a good way to look at it. But yes, it's definitely said, yet let your yes be yes and your no be no. And I look at it in this way, proud. When I think about that, when they say let your yes be yes and your no be no, it's like keep it simple. Keep it simple. You all remember that KISS? Did you all learn that in school? Keep it simple. STUPID. Basically, that's what it was. Keep it simple. STUPID. Now, keep it simple because when you go and start to explain it and like you say yes to somebody or no to somebody, then you start explaining like, yeah, no, because blah, blah, blah. Maybe you're giving too much information. But if you just say no, leave it at that, stick with it. You don't have to go into, a detailed explanation of why. Let your yes be yes. I say yes. Okay, that's that. I said no. That's that. I don't need to go into it. That's it. It's draining. Yeah, it can be very draining. It can be very draining. Hello, everyone. Hope all of you are okay. And it's never that I don't want to do it. It's that I really don't have time or I'm overwhelmed. Yeah. And that's another reason why people see that goes again with respecting other people's time. If I'm saying I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. And your I don't want to do it might be I don't want to do it because I'm tired and I'm overwhelmed, and that's enough. I don't want to do it because I'm tired and I'm overwhelmed. So when I give you a no, that's a strong no. No, I don't want to do it. I can choose to share with you why I don't want to do it, but I don't have to choose why I don't want to do it. And uh, that's my thought process. I don't have to share it with you unless I want to. Let's see. I want to do it. I want to help, but what about me? Yeah, what about you? Because you got to take time for yourself sometime. It's never, it's never, yeah, it's not because in my experience, you know, people may have different motives and different agendas as to why they want you to do something for them, say something for them, participate in something with them, or whatever. Right? And their reasoning is going to be different from yours. You might want to just do it to support them. They want to do it, they want you to do it because of whatever their reasoning is. So that's why they would get upset though if you decide not to do it and their reasoning for wanting you to do something is, I want her to do it because why not? She's always there. I'm used to her being there. And I really don't know any different. But then when you make the decision, you say no this time, they're like, wait a minute, what? That might be a low blow for them because in their mind, you're always doing something for them, right? Or you're always there. But that one time that you decide, I don't want to do it, and I said no, people are like, why? Well, I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. You have a right to get to that point. And if you do, and if you feel like you're tired and overwhelmed, I say tell them no. Say no and mean it. No, I want to do it. I'm not doing it. Hey, Samira, how you doing? Morning. Yeah, it's snowing here too. Yeah, of course it is there. Right, Samira? Morning, Andrea in chat. It's a snowstorm over here. Hope everyone is safe where they at. It's snowing and it's cold, Samira. We getting into that. Samira, I know what I was gonna ask you, Samira. How's your friend doing? I thought about her this morning when I was driving. So hopefully everything is well with your friend. Sorry, talk texting because I'm working. No, I get it. It's okay. It's all right. I'm glad you are participating, Shanti, any way that you can. Right? Setting boundaries. So important to set boundaries. It's so important because if you don't, people will have their way, right? They'll have their way. And if you already have boundaries set and say, hey, listen, this is what I'm gonna do and say when I don't want to do it. I'm gonna say I don't want to, and I'm gonna feel okay. I'm gonna be okay with that decision that I made because you already have a boundary set in place. Or some of you have some strong boundaries. Don't call me after 10 o'clock at night, right? That's a boundary. People already know. Do not call after 10 o'clock. I have boundaries. Don't show up at my house without letting me know. That's a boundary. Do not show up because you're gonna be standing outside. Don't show up unless it's now. I had some family members that it might be a little different depending, but I have boundaries depending, right? So, and that's okay too. Like if my neighbors, you show up at my house, they're not gonna do that. You're not showing up at my house any time of night. Like, and people in my family know too. If you come to my house before you decide to come to my house, call. I have boundaries, and that's to also keep you from wasting your gas coming over here. Because what if you just pop up? What if you say, "Hey, I want to go visit," and then that person's not even home. So now you wasted their full tank of gas trying to come over here, and I'm not even there. Well, if boundaries were in place, like, hey, call me before you come. That's a boundary, right? Hey, Gamma. Hey, Samir, that's okay. Hey, kicking it with the Brooks. My father passed away like that, too busy trying to do, yeah, for people. And a part of that damaged his mental health. But I learned watching him to not end up that way. That was a good lesson to take. That you can't, I don't even know that you had the capacity. Like, what if you have so many people in your life and all those people are requiring you to do all these different things? That's burnout. Like, you're going to eventually burn yourself out trying to do things for other people and not thinking about your mental health and I'm not saying, you got to be a selfish person. What I'm saying is you set the boundaries. Set the boundaries that work well for you. I know I have to stop at a certain time, or I know that I'm exhausted right now. So if somebody asks me to do something and I know I'm exhausted, it's going to be a no. No, I cannot do that right now. I'm very tired. Or sometimes you just feel like, have you all ever felt like you just had a whole lot of things going on, just like a whole lot? It doesn't even have to be chaos. It's just a lot of stuff. Like you have a lot of things planned or a lot of things on your agenda that you have to do that are priorities. But then somebody else comes and asks you to do something, and that's something else added on to your list of all those other things that you had to do. So if I were in a situation like that, I would be real quick to say, no, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to happen. I already have all these other things that I need to do. I've prioritized. In fact, I got to figure out some of those things on my list that's not going to happen. So I say, just think about what's going to be best for you in that situation. Because even if if you're exhausted and tired and you go participate, you're not going to be at your best. You're not going to be your best self. I would not be at my best self. I can't speak for anybody else. If I went somewhere and I was already tired, exhausted, didn't want to be there, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be at my best self. I'm not gonna be the best person to be around because I'm me. I can be two ways. I might just be sitting there and I'm like, I'm so tired. I may not be as responsive as I normally am, so I would just be like, kind of sitting there and looking and chiming in every now and then. That's no fun. If people invited me, they want the full me. They want my personality. They want me. They don't just want a body that's sitting there. I would think. You want somebody sitting there just like. So if I already know in advance that I'm gonna be like that and have that disposition, then I just say no. No, can't do it. I'm protecting my peace. I'm protecting my peace. Hi, I'm here. Hey, Drip, how you doing? Boundaries. That's it. Absolutely right. Yep. Hello, Samira. Everybody speaking. Claire, honey. I literally binge watch all your shorts. Oh, there you go, Drip. That's nice. Hope all is well, Shanti. Kicking it with the books. I've loads. Need a vacation, Gamma, but I'm alive. I'm blessed. Hope all is well with you too, beautiful. We must remember there are two types of people in the battery and the magnet. Battery and the magnet. The battery is a loving and giving person. Okay. The battery is a loving and giving person. We're going to try to see what Mr. Terry's saying. The magnet is a self centered and uncaring person. Okay. So the battery, because the battery is charged, that person is giving, loving, and then a magnet, because a magnet draws things to them. So it's a self centered and uncaring person. That's how I imagine it, because I know a magnet, you can have a magnet though that repels. So we're going to talk about the one that attracts things. So if you're a magnet and you're attracting things, that means that you're attracting those things to you because you're self-centered and uncaring. Am I reading too much into that, Mr. Terry? A facial expression speaks louder than the silent volume that one speaks. So contentment, if one is gracious for what you give, shall be written in their face. No wrinkles showing mixed emotions. Facts, Mr. Terry. That's from Samira. I have loads of shorts. All right. You do, Claire. I'm good, Shanti. Take care of you, because if you don't, you will be no good to anyone else. That's very good advice right there, Gamma. That's true. You ever heard somebody say fill your cup? Like make sure your cup is full first, because you can't give from an empty cup. I've heard that, and I think it's true. Like if you're trying to give, you are so depleted of your energy, you're so exhausted or overwhelmed, like Shanti pointed out, that you cannot give to others when you're in that situation. So you got to make sure that you're okay and make sure that you are, mentally, in a good place, and that you have the energy, physical capacity too, to be able to deal with that person or that situation. We must remember there are two things that a person can do with your help. Use your help as a bridge, take personal responsibility. Use your help as a bridge and take personal responsibility. Or use your help as a crutch, lack of personal responsibility. So is that like enabling, Mr. Terry? if that person uses your help as a crutch, lack of personal responsibility. So I think enable when you say that. Is that right? A person who is a battery will use your help as a bridge. A person who is a magnet will use your help as a crutch. Gamma from Shanti. That's weird. I don't know why that happened. Try unsubbing and resubbing. Okay. I'll do that. But it's weird. I was able to comment on shorts, but not the live. That's how it happened the last time too. I think I commented it in your shorts because I wasn't able to do it in the live. So I watched your shorts and commented, but I just wanted you to know that it's happening again. It's happened a couple times with me with other creators also, not just you. So I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Hey Kelly, how you doing? Hello there. Hey Kelly. Kelly, is it snowing where you are? I know it must be, or about to. I know it's cold. Drip, you're a legend. I give you love, you give me pain. I give you hope. Where am I? Okay, I give you hope, you call me lame. You judge me and show me disdain. You shame me for caring and call me insane. You shame me for caring and call me insane. Mm, hmm You shame me for caring and call me insane because that person cares so much that somebody thinks they're insane. Hmm. I close myself off far away because I'm ashamed at the hate that's become of the world today. This is how I feel. That's a lot to unpack right there, Proud. You see, I'm taking it all in. I'm taking it all in. Yeah. Hmm. There's definitely a lot of there's definitely hate in the world. There's definitely hate in the world. Yep. I need to get some sleep. Stay safe and blessed. Thank you for coming in, Proud. You probably already left, but goodbye. Have a good night. Well, morning. Have a good morning sleep because that's what it is right now for you. But enjoy the rest of your vacation. If we don't see you, peace to the chat. You can say yes. You can say yes, yes, yes. But the one no one will be a problem. I know the one no will be a problem. Right. You can say yes all day long, but then you give that person a no, and it's like, what? You said no to me? That's it. They don't respect your time. They're not respecting your time when they do that. See you later, PMC. BG and Detox Tub. Try not to get wet. Okay. Buddha. Hey, PMC. Rooks and everybody. That's from Buddha. Hey, Buddha. From Kelly. Okay, everybody saying hi. Buddha. Let me see. Yeah, Kelly is a crocheting queen. She sure is. I saw all that yarn behind Kelly's head. I was like, my goodness, that's a whole lot of yarn, Kelly. And then I saw you a while back going to sort of rummage sale or flea market or something like that, and you were still looking at yarn. I was like, I thought you had all the yarn stored away already. She sure is. Must really enjoy doing that. Is that your favorite thing to do, Kelly, or one of your favorite things to do? If people really care about you, they will understand. That's what I said with that, Gamma. If people care about you, they understand, or they better understand. They will understand because I mean, what what other choice do they have? If I say no, what other choice do you have? Like, you might be upset in that moment, but you're gonna have to get over it. You're gonna have to get over it. Hey Claire. Yep, 100%. Mr. Terry, how are you? Boundaries always. But there are some people who will push your boundaries and make you look like the bad one for having boundaries to begin with. Now that's true. That's true. What you gotta do is be in the I don't care mode. That's for me. I'll be like, I don't care. I really don't care. Like, I don't. Like, I told you what my truth was. I told you I don't want to do it. It's a no. It's going to be a no for me. And I give a strong no, and I don't feel bad about it. Because for me, if I tell somebody no, it's for a reason. I don't feel like it. Even if it's I don't feel like it, that's still a good reason. I just don't feel like it. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. So if they don't want to respect that no, then that's on them. That's not on me. I told them I gave them my honest truth. I don't want to do it. It's a no. Now, how you deal with that and how you process it and how you respond, that's not on me. That's on you. That's on that person. It's not my business what you take with that information or how you take that information. It's not. I've learned in life to help people who are batteries and not help people who are magnets. Batteries will use your help as a bridge. Magnets will use your help as a crutch. Know the difference? Don't, Mr. Terry said, you know the difference? Yeah, Mr. Terry, I think we're starting to get it. I'm back. I had to take care of some business. Oh, I had some business to take care of. All right. E Claire, thank you for coming back. I'm back. Claire's back too. Like Candy, a sucker when a person asks you for help or asks for your help. Like Candy, a sucker when a person asks for your help. Mr. Terry, tell us more about that. Maybe you did. Let me scroll down so I can see. Welcome back. I missed you for a whole 10 minutes. I'm out the tub. He exactly right. Heard you read that, and that's exactly how I feel. Who, Buddha? PMC? How are people so blind they can't see the fakeness and darkness in their faces? It's a shame because I supported them for 4 years and other 2 years. I know, Buddha. I know. It's a shame. It's a shame when you have somebody who's really being genuine and supportive of that person and wants to see others succeed, and then you have other people who they don't reciprocate the same way. That's what I was talking about earlier, reciprocity. Like you're treating other people the way that you want to be treated. You're treating other people the way that you have been taught to treat other people. But other people, some other people, not all, some other people don't view it the same way. They don't look at their treating you the same way you look at the way that you should be treating them. Does that make sense? they 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 weren't taught the same morals and values, or they don't have the same level of respect for a person. So they feel like they can just do whatever they want to do and say whatever they want to say, and then that you will just take it. That's where I have issue with when somebody is being kind and considerate of somebody else, and then that other person, when they're receiving, they just treat that person any kind of way. Like they're just not being kind in return. They're not being respectful in return. They're not being loving in return. That's where I see issue with it. And if you have somebody in your life like that, why are you still even dealing with that person? That's not, and I'm not talking about you, Buddha. I'm saying in general. Why, if somebody treats you like that, why are they still on your radar? Why are they still there? You had the ability to clip them right on out of your life. You do. You just, okay, listen, I choose not to deal with this type of behavior. I choose not to deal with this type of individual. Right. And I'm not saying you can't, like, if you see him in the street or something like that and you want to speak, hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Like you can my mother used to say, deal with them. What was it? Deal with them with a long handled spoon. With a long handled spoon. You all have seen those long handled spoons. That means to me, you can keep your distance from that person. Like you can still be cordial. You can still speak to them if you want to, but you don't have to deal with their shenanigans. If they're doing something outside of what you want to be a part of, you don't have to do it. You make a choice. I choose not to be a part of that. I choose not to be a part of that. And that is loving yourself. That's self-care to me. I choose not to be a part of that foolishness. If it's foolishness, call it what it is. And you don't need to be a part of that. Um, Buddha, you're amazing. People come and go, and I'm very grateful God removed them from my life. And they tried to upset me Saturday when I was on my friend's panel supporting, and it's in the live. My friend kept dropping in, coming back. Really? So they kept on trying to come back, and yeah, ignore them, block them, just whatever you have to do to keep your level of sanity is what you should do. I think I say don't allow that person to disturb your peace. It looks like you moved past them and you said that, but it looks like they want to keep coming into your life and depositing whatever they want to deposit. So yeah, just don't even give them the space to do that. I would just be looking right on past them. Like if that's what you want to do, you go ahead. You exert your energy, but I'm not gonna give you the time of day. Boston Bugsy. Hey, how you doing? You said you were coming back. I see you. Hey, how are you? Happy Friday to you too. Happy Friday. Exactly. Very true. About boundaries. Nobody respects it, and I am in that situation also. But they don't understand. The fact is, I don't want to be on sell a lot. I want to focus on me. And when my mom off, I want to chill and exceed the E system. Right. So there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like doing this with you. And I'm not going to do it. And just be real. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Just be real straightforward. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. I choose to spend my time with my mother right now. I choose to spend my time doing whatever because you already know you don't want to exert your energy with that person. Why? If it's going to upset you. Like I'm really good at keeping myself in my space. Listen, if I feel like you are a disruptor of my peace or a disruptor of my space, a disruptor of whatever, I'm real good at being like, okay, goodbye. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna. I like being in peaceable situations, and if I feel like it's a distraction, if you coming and bringing chaos into my life that does not need to be there, we'll have a talk about it. Now, if you choose to be disrespectful and not not abide by my wishes, I feel like I'm being real, like, it's my way or the highway. I'm not. I'm just, like I said, I'm real careful about who I choose to spend my time with and how I choose my time. So when you get to the point where you're like that, it won't bother you to say no. It really won't. Hey, Paul, how you been doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, Chow Bayla is all I can remember right now. Ciao, Papa, Pow Pow. Hey, drop your GGJ, Pow Pow, if you want to. Chill. It's been a while. How are you? I know it has been a while. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you? How are you doing? Hey, Pow Pow, Pow Pow, Pow Pow, Pow Pow, Pow. Buddha, how are you, Buddha? It's a shame how people go live and talk trash regarding me and my friend. And it's funny because I tested one of them and told them a lie to see if they would betray me. I didn't tell them what truly happened. And then they went back and said something. Did they go back and say the wrong thing, Buddha, since you tricked them? Yeah, you know what I found out about some people? Some people are just going to talk trash about you, right? Some people are just, oh, that was something. I had a note about that too, Buddha. I hope I can find it. Oh, man. I know it's in here. I got to look through all these 200 things. I hope I can find it. Oh, here you, here you are, Buddha. Hopefully, um, you know, let me know what your thoughts are about this. I'll just read it. I'm just gonna read it because I don't know. Buddha, wow, that's crazy. I'm with you, Shanti. That is crazy because something inside told me not to trust her. Well, good. That's the discernment. Go with that. Something inside. That's the voice of God trying to tell you, don't trust him. You are nothing but nice and helpful to everyone. I agree with that. Very nice and kind. Yep, I know. Kicking with the books. I'm tired of it. You smile in my face and say no judgment here. Oh, on they lie, man, they fake. Oh man. Nightbot, don't stalk me. Pow Pow said she came Saturday. I've been clipped. She came Saturday. Been clipped. They out my life in the chat. They said they peeping me. That's weird. Oh yeah, yeah, that's crazy. A long handle. Oh, it's a long handle stick. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, it was 4 months, 5 months ago. Wow. Yeah, just ignore them, Buddha. Like you don't need to even give them your time. Yes, I upset them bad. My friend said I was upset. Oh wait, let me scroll down. Yeah, just laugh at it. That's just somebody who. Okay, here's something I wrote. I'm gonna read what Mr. Terry said first, then I'll write a thought that I had. It's thought number 27. Geeky Girls Journal. I've learned the concept of the battery and the magnet while I was in my local war. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Warfare office, listening to two guys in front of me. It was one. It was on the lessons I've learned in my life. Okay, you probably gonna elaborate. It was on the lessons you learned in your life. Thank you for sharing that, Mr. Terry. We try to give people chances, so I understand that, Booty. Yeah, you do, and it's okay to try to give people a chance. But if you give them a chance and time again, they keep on doing stuff like that. Done, 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 done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Nope. Done. You're not gonna keep doing it to me. Yes, Shanti. Where's Lula? I don't know. Listen to this. Tell me what you think about this, Buddha or Shanti. Why do you allow the things that people say about you to hurt your feelings? It hurts because you're human. You have feelings. We were created this way. God gave us emotions. So what you had to do is first, I wrote this so long ago. What you had to do is first, remember who you are. God said that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. If he said that, you have to believe it. He's not a liar and never will be. So what do you think about yourself, right? You start there. What do you think about yourself? And if you're a person that says, you struggle with low self esteem or you struggle with low confidence or self confidence or whatever all those things are, then that's something that's going to have, that's an inner thing, right? Like you have to figure out if that's something you want to change. And if it is, then you have to start making small steps, and it looks like Buddha, looks like you already started to do that. You already said this person's no longer in your life and you just ignored them and let them just go about their business. Once you keep ignoring somebody and they just keep on chatting and talking, eventually they're going to go away. Eventually they will. Or eventually they'll see that you're not entertained anymore and you'll be like, they'll just go on about their business, hopefully. And, if not, you go ahead and pray. You should be praying about it anyway. Pray about it. Ask God to tell you what to do and how to make this situation dissolve, or what you should do in order to, maybe ask Him to give you peace with that situation so that you'll know how to move. And, ask Him to fix it. Fix it, Jesus. That's what I would say. Fix it, Jesus, because you don't know. None of us know how to. None of us know how God is going to fix a situation. Like He might come in and restore that person, and next thing you know, that person is trying to be your friend, and you may still be looking at them side eye because of the past situations. But yeah, I would give that to God, and I would just keep on ignoring them and go by my merry little way. We got to get in the Christmas spirit. Let's see. It's an hour and 36 minutes. I might as well do two. I didn't even realize. Look at, okay. Where's Lula? Hello, I'm back. Because we are nice. Okay, I read that. Look at that. I came in when I was asked about. You must have felt us. You must have felt that person calling your name. Probably was clear, right? You were gone for so long. Buddha, please remember, not all blessings are going to be beautiful and sweet. Some blessings are going to be ugly and sour. Some things that happen in your life are going to be ugly and sour. Be wise enough to see your blessing. Use your blessing and benefit from. That's from Mr. Terry, Buddha. You were gone for so long. I'm getting my Christmas tree out and decorating today. Good for you, Lula. Go ahead and do it. That's why I was gone. Oh, you were decorating? Fun, your blessings. Okay, that was the rest of Mr. Terry. Let me go back up. Be wise enough to see your blessing. Use your blessing and benefit from your blessing. You saw their character and not their reputation. That's a good point. Yeah, you did see that person's character, because if they continue to do it, that's just who they are. That's who they are. That's not something somebody said about them. That's something they actually showed you. And when people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Buddha, is their loss. You are amazing. Good people come a dime a dozen nowadays. Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you for sharing that with her, Shanti. We got to get in the Christmas spirit. Lula, as Lula's talking about that tree and decorating. See, that's because we have different conversations happening. That's the one about decorating for Christmas, and this other one is about, people smiling in your face and talking behind your back, basically. I'm going away, so I'm not doing a Christmas tree. I just do burpees and don't give it a thought. But it's amazing they came Saturday after so long. I just laughed. Yeah, they were just probably trying to, work your nerves. Lula, Christmas time. Still here listening and making home remedy cubes, lemon, ginger, honey, turmeric, and black pepper. Oh, Samira, child, you still here hanging in there. I didn't even know. Thank you for telling me. All right, so what's that good for? Samira, home remedy cubes, lemon, ginger, honey. That sounds like it would be for a cold or something like respiratory. Honey, turmeric, and black pepper. Thank you, Mr. Terry, and kicking it with the rooks. Thank you for sharing that advice and your opinions with Buddha. Buddha, we are your family and friends, and we support you. Forget the fakes. That's right. Forget those fakes. Forget the fakos. That's right. You come when you are loved and when you supported, because you definitely extend that to others. I will say that you are definitely. I don't know. I've never seen you any other way. So when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, I'm a little concerned. I don't get that. That's right, Buddha. Christmas time. Yes, amen. I'm grateful. Did Boston come in today? Yeah, I saw Boston for a minute. I saw him for a minute. Christmas is the best. All right, so since we're talking about that, who has started decorating for Christmas? Will there be any lives going on Christmas Day? I doubt I won't be doing live on Christmas Day. I'll tell you all that. I definitely will not because I'll be spending that time with my children, and I don't want to take that away from them. Plus, we doing it big. We'll be doing the present thing all day and eating and enjoying each other. So I won't be on live. Anybody else going live on Christmas? Cold and building up your immune system. Okay, okay, I see. Okay, let's see. You're welcome. That's from Ashanti. I keep saying Ashanti. Shanti. Shanti. Okay. I'm about to go make my ginger turmeric and lemon tea. I peel the skin and blend the roots and then strain it. Oh, so apparently you don't have an issue with touching the ginger, Buddha. I just think it looks very different. So I don't even want to touch it. I just, the ginger in its natural form. It looks like, I don't know, a tree root or something. I don't know. Anybody else like have an issue with the way it looks, or if you touch it, or is that just a me thing? Hey Buddha, thank you everyone. Hey Samira, you make a video? Did you make a video, Samira? Guess what, Gigi? Instead of going out of town, you're gonna pay to have 2 overnights in the EE system. What's that, Buddha? Uh-oh. Started a little. We'll finish this weekend. I barely go live, but you mostly want on holidays. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Shanti. I'm not doing it on holidays. That's definitely time for my kids, my husband, and my family that I enjoy that time frame with. So I already know right off the back, I will not be live for any of the holidays because that's the time with them that I will put aside. Buddha of Destiny Namaste, you're welcome. You're a genuine heart. Please don't let one person's foolishness, right? That's the word I like, foolishness. That's what it is. Stop you from being who you are. Think each rejection as an ugly blessing. That's time and energy saved. It's ugly, but I touch it. Do you, Shanti? Looking at it makes my skin just, tingle. Makes my skin tingle a little bit. Great for you. No, I did make a short when it's done, Buddha. Oh, okay. You're going to make a short when it's done. And then I add turmeric, orange, black pepper juice. It burns. Oh, you all, that's healthy. That's good. Good job. Good job, you all, for doing that. It sounds like it doesn't really, like, if you take that, how long does it take to, like, if you just have a, regular cold, like, what's the time frame if you do that? If you take it, if you drink, or if you use the cubes, how long does it normally take to recover or to get over your cold? Buddha, what's the best inexpensive area to stay in near Miami? There you go. That's a question, Buddha. I won't be live on Thanksgiving or Christmas Day. It's the loud house here. Same here, yeah. But I also like being around my family. Yeah, you know what? That's what's fun though during the holidays when it's loud and it's a whole lot. Everybody's together. That's what I like. It is loud. Like sometimes you want it to be a little quiet, but that loud, that means life. That means there is life there, Samira. That's how I was told to look at it. That means it's life, and I hear people like empty nesters that say, you want that loud. You want that loud. Enjoy that loud as much as possible because once you don't have those kids in that house, it's quiet. It's quiet. And I don't know. I'll experience that too when the time is right. Last time we stayed in Hollywood, Florida, and it was okay. It was removed lump on my side of my leg and helped me. Oh, okay. All right. We're an hour and 43 minutes and 42 seconds in. Didn't realize that. So, do you all want me to ask another question? Do you want to just keep? Because I kind of like just talking to you all on the sideline like this because I'm finding out lots. I find out much more about you all in the community this way. So let me know if you want me to pull up another question, and or if we want to go to another 15 minutes. Okay, thank you. I would say Hollywood is cheap, Miami's expensive. Okay, there you go. So there's your answer. Have fun in Florida. Enjoy yourself. Buddha, stay away. You've been doing a good job. If that person decides to come back in another live, don't even give them the time of day. Just ignore it. Ignore it. Don't worry about it. Just ignore it. All right, you all. But you can find hotels on hotels.com. I don't remember seeing Buddha, Shanti, and a couple of you others drop your link. So type GGJ in right now. I forgot to remind you. So type it in right now. Maybe those people who are coming back for team replay will see it, and then they'll have the opportunity to click on your link. So type it right now if you want to. If you don't, you don't have to. That's your choice, of course. But we have it's an hour and 45 minutes in. We can stop now, or we can just go to 2 hours and cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Does anybody else gotta go? Have a great weekend. See you later. Have a good weekend, Mom. If we do this, if I do it, it's gonna be 15 more minutes. That'll be a 2 hour point. Might as well do it for 2 hours. Claire, no, you're not. Don't say that. Claire, you got to get some medication. Listen, Samira and Buddha just told you what you can use so that you can feel better. So try that and see how that helps out. Cal is in the building. Hey, Cal, how you doing, Superman? I don't know if you were here. I prayed for you. It was later because you asked earlier, but I prayed later on. So hopefully everything is well with you. I did pray during the live, but I don't know if you were in here or not when I did that. Gotta go all around there. Okay, that's Buddha talking to Shanti. It takes me 2 to 3 days to recover, feel better on the second day. Okay, Claire, you look like you're really having a hard time over there. Maybe take, that what Samira shared, and it might be helpful to you. Cal, how are you feeling today? How are you doing? Thank you, Samir, for dropping your link. I see it. GGJ. What street, Buddha? There you go. GGJ. Mr. Terry dropped it. Brooks, thank you, Shanti, for dropping it. Oh, wow. The chat just jumped. What happened? I sub to all of you. Okay. Buddha came in on another channel. Hey, Buddha. Buddha's healing journey. Claire, that's sweet. Hollywood Boulevard, get off. Okay. Morning, peeps. Butt Files. Hey, Butt Files, you came back. I wasn't. Oh, man, Cal. Well, I pray for you. I'll be praying for you continuously. So, hope everything is going well with you. I love subbing to everyone. Okay, thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Claire. Hello, Geeky Girl in chat. Hello, J3. How you doing over there? How is the weather? Is it warm or is it cold? Because it's cold here. And on Left by Gas Stations, all shops around. Okay, so it looks like Buddha is getting more information about her vacay. So go ahead and do that. J3, don't forget to type GGJ so people can connect with you. J3, how are you doing? We were talking about a couple different things. People pleasing. I asked some random questions. What else? It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday, hey. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday, hey. It's Saturday. We got that weekend. So anybody have plans for the weekend? We can ask that before we get out of here because we got about 13 minutes, 12 minutes. So what do you have? Any weekend plans? Are you going anywhere? Doing anything that you'd like to share? Anybody posting any videos? If you're a content creator, if you have any lives coming up, if you have any videos that you want to share, this is the time to do it right now. 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. Hey, Sue Buffals, everybody speaking. Everyone say GGJ. All right. Buddha of Destiny has a lot of natural remedies. Her advice helped my second oldest sister. Hola. Oh, okay. There you go. Mr. Terry is confirming that Buddha has some good remedies over there. I'm still here in the background. If you leave, I'll hear you saying bye. But in case I'm not fast enough, bye, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Beautiful Friday. All right, Lulu, thank you. Thank you. Sing it up. We got that weekend. It's Friday. Hey, it's Saturday, Sunday. What? Working, Brooks. Oh, man, working. Finishing my Christmas decorations. So working Christmas decorations. That's probably on a couple people's different lists. So some of you did. So you all are. Looks like Shanti bypassed the. So you're not waiting until Thanksgiving is over, Shanti. You just gonna go ahead and went on ahead and jump right to Christmas, huh? Oakwood Plaza. All right, thanks, Terry. How you doing, Andrea, in your neck of the woods? I'm cold. I'm so cold. Samira, I was saying earlier that I had my hoodies on. I have a shirt on under this hoodie, sweatpants, thick socks. I have my boots on, my Uggs on, and I pulled my wool coat out today that covers my entire body. It covers most of my body. It goes all the way down to my ankles. Is it to my ankles? Well, almost to my ankles. So I have full coverage because it's cold. I'm not messing around with this. It's 30. It's 37 degrees right now, Samira. I know you know because you're on the other end of that. It says 37, but feels like 28. And there are flurries. So I don't like this time of year when it's cold like this. I'm a person who likes a warmer temperature. Buddha, I know you like cold. I don't. I like it. I'd rather have it be hot than cold. I can deal with that. I can deal with the hot weather. The cold is just, it's something. It's something about that cold weather. Right now, my heat is on in my house, but my body is still trying to adjust to the temperature. My fingers are still cold, and so are my toes. So it's too cold. When it gets like this, I don't even like going outside. I have to, but I don't like to go outside when it's cold like this. I like to just stay right in a warm house with the fireplace or the heat, whichever one I choose. And I don't like being cold. I'm just telling y'all that right now. JGD behaving, and I won. I'm still driving. It's a little chilly out here. Not too bad, but it's a little. It's just a little chilly. Like, what's a little chilly? And if you're driving, don't type it in. I'm just curious what a little chilly is because I know you're in the South. I think in the South. So yeah, it's cold. It's cold, y'all. Okay, Buddha, Lula, and the collab started. Lula, have a good one. You're welcome. Enjoy, Shanti. Okay, everybody's speaking to each other. Just got 3 orders from my son's school for my business. Yeah, you did. Yes, 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 yes. Lovely Samir, what's the name of your business? Because I do remember you saying that before, but I never asked you that question. So what's the name of your business? Put it in the chat so we can check it out. Lula, where you going? You just got 3 orders from my son's school for business. For your business, that's good. Whatever you did, do it again so you can keep them coming. Buddha, I'll be there as well. Buddha, you said you got a live? Hold on. Me too. Wait, who? Wait a minute. I missed something. Somebody must have said they had a live. Lula, the collab started. Are you doing a collab with Lula, Buddha? My tree, my tree is too big to wait. It's normally up the second week of November. Really? Too much work to do it after Thanksgiving. See, all right, I have it's a group effort in my house because we have a huge tree as well. So we do the big one and we do the one that's like 6 feet, but we do the 10-foot one, and it is big and it takes a lot of time. But I got a lot of help. I have a lot of help, so I usually put my stuff up later than usual, or later than most people I talk to. But this year, my plan is to do it, at least do it the day after Thanksgiving. That's what I plan to do. That's what I plan to do. So hopefully I'm gonna be on track because I feel like I'm one of those people. I feel like I don't have my decorations up long enough. I'll put them up like a week before Christmas, and it's always like, why'd you wait so long to do it? Because now that I couldn't really enjoy all the decorations. Last year I did better. I had it up probably the second week of December. That might still be too late for some of you, but this year I want to get it up um, earlier so that we can have them up. It's just something about Christmas decorations. They bring so much. It's just so fun. It's so joyful, and I guess just thinking about the real reason of Christmas is why I like the Christmas holiday. So yeah, those decorations just make us, it adds like pizzazz to the house. It's just so decorative and beautiful. Morning. Samira is laughing. Samira, I'm telling you, do more of that. Whatever you did to get those sales. I mean, don't do nothing crazy, right? But Claireski, there's another live that's a collab of two Burpee people. Oh, okay. I wish I could share pictures maybe later. Yeah, share pictures on you gonna share them on your page? What? Thank you, Buddha. Look, what that mean? Oh, okay. I see your side conversation over here. Welcome. Trying to find them, Lulu. But Jacob, right? I don't like being cold either. I do not like being cold. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that means I'll be in the background here and background there and supporting both lives. Background here, background there, everywhere. Hey, Gigi and everyone. I am is you all know who I am is. That's the Buddha, I think. Lovely, thank you. You have a good one as well. Simply Creations. Simply Creations. Simply Creations. Simply Creations. That's the name of Samira's business, you all. Simply Creations. Go check her out. See if she has something over there that you're interested in. Hopefully, I don't lose that piece of paper. I do not do videos. Lula, I noticed. I went over there and I saw you didn't do videos. Do you even want us to? Do you want subscribers over there? Because I don't know. I just feel like I should ask you that. Should I subscribe or should I not? Because I don't know. Reciprocity, right? So you let me know how you want us to do that. Simply Creations. Hello, I am Geeky Girls Journal. The cold weather helps larger Laura to be appreciated more this time of year. Who is larger Laura? Oh, BBWs are shade in the summertime and insulation in the wintertime. I can't do that with you. I cannot do this with you, Mr. Terry. My kids used to help when they were small. That's over. I do it alone. Oh yeah, well you need to start like today. You're right about that. Oh man. And I guess some of yours, you don't have as many in the house anymore, do you? Right. That's why I do it early so that I can enjoy it. Yeah, that's why I need to jump on it. I need to jump on it too. Yes, it's so warm and welcoming. Oh, it's just so lovely. The Christmas decorations just do something different. You walk in, you can be having a bad day. You see them, it's like, ooh, wee, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Or you can't. Are you kin to Tracy Ellis Ross? No, Chris, I'm not. I'm not. I would look. No. No is the answer to that question. I mean, we both had big eyes. I guess that's probably what you see. Like we both had the eyes, but not that I know of. Not that I know of. Buddha, your advice, my sister Ola used, came from when you were on BOM's YouTube live stream broadcast talking about hot flashes. Oh, what did you, wait, hold up. What's your remedy for that, Buddha? Hot flashes? I need to know the remedy for that. I don't have any right now, but when I get to that point, I would like to know what the remedy is so that I don't have to deal with them. And you said they worked, Mr. Terry? Ola said they worked? Hello, everyone. Sorry in background. Hey, kicking with the rooks. Wait, okay, it's Buddha. I got about 92 videos. 92 shorts, Claire? Okay. Ooh, 1 hour, 56 minutes. Oh, y'all, we did good. Thank you all for helping me get to the 2 hour mark almost. Silence is my virtue. Hey, Buddha, coming in again. Victor, have you watched Disney's Recess and Lizzie McGuire is so favorite character? I've not watched that. Recess. Recess is the one with the kindergartens, right? I've seen that show before. Lizzie McGuire, no. Huh? 17 is here, but she's not helping. Yeah, because that age group, they got their own thing going on. She's probably doing what 17-year-olds doing. She's like, yeah, got something to do, mom. Two of our boys are back for a while and they won't be helping it either. Oh man. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you know what? You put on some music and each get something to eat before you start doing that decorating because that take a whole lot of energy and work. So maybe once you start doing it, they'll get up and help out, or maybe not, because we all know, young adults and teenagers they have their own agenda. They have their own thing going. So have fun. That's all I can tell you. Have fun trying to decorate Shanti and get. Do you have a theme? Like, do you do themes, or do you just kind of do it? Whatever. I'm just curious. Oh, let's see. Yes, but I don't remember. It was research for training. So yes, everything I said, it does help with hot flashes. Man, I guess I just had to do the research then. Guess I just had to do the research. Buddha, if you ever remember, tag me or put it in my community chat or something. so when I get to that point, I can have a remedy because I do not want to go through that. I'm already like, I asked my doctor the last time, is it time? Like, when do I start? Because I know it's medication for that. I don't want to do that. I want to do the natural way and see. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Yes, yeah, but I had 25 subscribers. God's helping me get there. God's gonna give you. See, that's what I've learned. Not to stress myself out. I'm learning, not what I've learned. Trying to learn not to stress myself out with things like that. I just do what I can do, and I allow God to do what He's gonna do because He's great at doing that. So it takes a lot of patience. I tell you that, and it takes time sometimes, but you'll get there. You'll get there when you're supposed to. Favorite character from Recess and why? I don't even remember the characters. I just remember the cartoon and that the kindergartners were always making messes. Buddha support, you a content creator, Claire? Dang, Shanti, if I was there, I would help. Oh, that's nice, Samira. Yeah, I would too. I like decorating for Christmas. Look at Buddha coming in with all the accounts. Yeah, thank you, Buddha. Grinch. You gonna do the Grinch? That's your theme? Oh, that's gonna be different. Are you gonna do a video? Are you gonna take video of Ashanti? Hey everyone, I do random stuff. Geeky Girls Journal, yes. Buddha of Destiny Namaste has more genuine knowledge than a lot of doctors. I know she comes in. drops a lot of her things. Like if you mention it, she'll tell people how to do the stuff. So you just got to pay attention. And in my case, pay attention and then write notes so I don't forget. Hey, GJ Buddha support. It's in the live. Which live, Buddha? Because you laughing. Which live is it, Buddha? He's getting slower at work, and we're finishing up the yard work season, so I'll have time to get this done and make some content because I'm trying to reach my goal over there. What's your goal, Shanti? So maybe we can help out. I don't know. All of them have menopauses, so I help them all. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look at that video. Is your puppy dog eyes and your glowing hair? That's why I said, oh, it's my puppy dog eyes. I have puppy dog eyes. I've never really heard them described that way, but okay. And my glowing hair. All right, okay. It's not talk texting. It's not he. Oh, you talk texting again. Okay. I can see that, Chris. They are both beautiful. Oh, thank you, Shanti. You're so sweet. I have heard, I guess puppy dog eyes because somebody called me, what was that little dog called on, what's the dog called? You all would know too, because the character liked lasagna. The dog liked lasagna. Odie. When I was in college, somebody was like, hey, your eyes look like Odie. I was like, oh, okay, really? All right. Okay. Like, I'm like, all right. When people say so, I'm like, all right, well, that's what you see. And I guess, because you said puppy dog eyes and Odie was a dog. So I get it. Samira is so sweet. Isn't she sweet? I'm here. Lula's still here. Yay. Lula, I'm sub. Okay. We did Grinch last year, so I'm keeping it the same. I just did a short showing a small amount of it. Oh, I'm going to have to look at it. Oh, 100K? Yeah, you'll reach that. Yeah, you're going to reach that. Okay, that's your goal. All right. That means you got to try to push it out. I'm going to have to try to share some of your videos. Dress in layers. Avoid triggers. Stay cool. Practice relaxation. Maintain a healthy weight. Exercise. It's on Mom Live about menopause. Okay. Dress in layers. Check. I do that. I do dress in layers. Stay cool. Okay. Dress in layers and stay cool. Okay. Guess it's going to depend on the season then, right? And maintain a healthy weight and exercise. Check and check. All right, got it. Okay, thank you, Buddha. Getting close. You getting close? Good. Congratulations in advance, but I'm gonna have to keep checking mind, body, and practice. All right. If that's all, you all, thank you all so much for coming in and spending this time with me. Shanti, y'all gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I know you all gonna get it. You're getting real close. I'm pretty sure the next time I see you, you'll probably have it. I don't know what the number is right now, but you're probably gonna get it by the time I see you again or by the time I check your video or something again. So good for you. Eating plant estrogen foods that contain plant estrogens, also known as phytoestrogens, may help reduce hot flashes. These include soybeans, chickpeas, lentils, flax seeds. Okay. Thank you. No problem. I try my best, love helping. All right. All right, you guys. Anything else we need to discuss before we close out? Anything anybody have on their heart that they want to share? Thanks, Awakening. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you for the information. I'm going to have to chickpeas. Okay. Soybeans and chickpeas. I guess I just got to get past the thought of eating them, huh? Lentils, flaxseed. Okay, flaxseed. I can put that in stuff, drinks and food. Yes, almost there. Thank you. Almost there. You're almost there. You all remember that song from Tiana, Princess Tiana? Nuts like almonds, cashews, peanuts, and pistachios. Okay, I like almonds, cashews. All right. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Buddha. All right, if anybody else is going through menopause or wants to, get this information so that when it's time, before you get to those hot flashes, check Buddha out. And the information is right over here in the chat section. So have a look-see, take a look at it again, take some notes down because it's very important. I hear people talking about hot flashes. I don't want to be a part of that life. I feel like I had one this past summer and I was like, wait, what is that? So be on the watch out for that and get all the information. Buddha says, stay hydrated. Oh, that's great information, isn't it? Because when the time comes, you want to be fully prepared. Stay hydrated. Prayers for my friend's mom's surgery today. Okay. Prayers for her. Limit caffeine. Okay. I don't drink a lot of caffeine, but I do need it sometimes. Okay. So that's a good tip to know. Samira, we're going to be praying for her. After I get off, I'll definitely do pray for her. And, you keep being supportive and however you can. We talked about boundaries, so be supportive in the way that you can be. And I'm sure she's going to greatly appreciate that. So everybody else, all 11,000 of you, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate that. I will not be here tomorrow unless I do a pop-up. So VOM, hey, oh, that's a support. Buddha, you got a support channel for the Buddha. Okay, that's what you have, a support channel for VOM and Latanya's cooking. Now that is support. That's support. Prayers for everyone. No caffeine. That's a trigger. Okay, and you coming in on all the channels I didn't even know you had. But look at that. Oh my goodness, Buddha, thank you. So Buddha got a support channel to support the other people. That's something. Enlighten life. Drink some water only. My goodness, how many channels you have, Buddha? Because I know that's you. I know that's you. Yes, love the sweater. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, thank you for all those tips, Buddha. I definitely am going to use them. Definitely am going to use them. I almost feel like I should start right now to make sure I can get ahead of it. So love it. Yeah, I know. Love it. I love it too. Have a good day, everyone. See you in the next live. That's right. Have a great day, everybody. See you in the next live. I had to go find my video. Little fella, look, I'm gonna just keep letting Buddha keep on coming in. Keep coming in, Buddha, with those sayings. And everybody, thank you so, so very much for spending some time with me today, spending 2 hours to be exact in 6 seconds. So thank you so much for your support. I am also trying to reach a goal. So Shanti, you're going to reach that goal. I can't wait to witness it. I can't wait to witness it. But everybody have a great weekend. Wow, 50 something. 50? What? I have a hard time keeping up with the one. Have a great weekend, everyone. So have a good weekend. 50 channels, Buddha. My goodness. All right. It takes an awesome person to do that, doesn't it? So thank you so much. Thank you all so much. I am going to see you in the next video. Don't forget, I'm here every Monday through Friday, every day. I'm here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have time to come on over, invite somebody over if you like. And I am definitely going to see you in the next video. Have a good, hey, Jared Talks. Man, here you come, Jared. I'm about to close out. So sorry. But I'm going to see you in the next video, Jared. Have a great rest of your day. And Shanti, yes, I can't wait to hit that goal. And I can't wait to see you hit your goal. Look, I want all of you all to hit your goals around here. So everybody have a great weekend. Thank you for connecting. Leo said so. Okay, Leo said so, supported. Thank you for being connected. And everybody have a great, I know that's Buddha. Look at Buddha coming. Thank God. All right. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good rest of your day and enjoy your weekend. If you're Christmas decorating, whatever it is that you're doing, enjoy yourself. And remember to love yourself, love each other, and all that great stuff. I'll see you in the next live. Have a good rest of your day. For watching, be sure to go to geekygirlsjournal.com to make purchases for the special girl or woman in your life. We have books and motivational merch. Check us out. Hey, Eric.